Ooh, finally we are live. Finally. Let's quickly check our sound and just quickly run the story because it seems like today the network is not networking. I hope I'm looking presentable enough. Welcome back, Entertainment Daily lovers. And let's quickly check our sound. Presentable enough. Welcome back, Entertainment Daily lovers. And let's quickly check our sound. Okay, great. Sound is good, and we're going to get right into our story because our network is not networking today. I don't know what's going on, but my network is terrible. I will share and we'll get right into this. First of all, I say welcome back, Entertainment Daily lovers, and those of us that might be seeing us for the first time, you are welcome. Thank you very much for joining us on today's conversation. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Let's take the channel to the new site, not the permanent site, but the new site. And also, may I quickly say what's going on? Like, if, man, this live stream, I just hope we can pull this. I don't understand why my network keep disappearing and appearing. But anyway, you're welcome. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. This is not the way to start the new year with this network that is misbehaving. But we will get there. From the thumbnail and the title, you have a clue what we're about to discuss. We're going to dive right into that right about now. But give me a second. Give me a second. I want to share the live stream first before we start the conversation because a lot of people are interested in this YUL EDOCHIE and MAY EDOCHIE's saga. So, no, what's going on? Create a post. No, yeah. Okay, so we say join us. Pardon me, those of you that are going to be watching the replay of this. This is not how we normally do our live stream, but the network would not just allow us to come on in here and do what we always do. So we're just a bit everywhere, but we will get right into the topic in a bit. I'm just trying to first of all share the live stream. So if you're also watching the replay, don't forget to share. Okay, and because my network is kind of misbehaving, it's taking me a bit. So we've been covering the story of YUL EDOCHIE throughout 2023. For those that might not know who they are, sometimes you don't know how far your videos can go. For those that do not know who they are, YUL EDOCHIE is a Nollywood actor from Nigeria, and he trended last year, 2023. Let's just say throughout 2023, because up until December, he tweeted out something that made people to talk about him. Sorry, let me drop this somewhere. All right. Okay, so up until okay. Right now I'm fully focused. Fully focused. Let's get right in. So, like I said, YUL EDOCHIE is a Nollywood actor, and he trended all through last year. And I just hope this network is, because I don't know, I feel like it's getting stuck, but I hope it's not from my side. Okay, so let's just run this. It's going to be a quick live stream, something that someone can sit down and just watch, even if you're not able to catch up with us live. And yeah, so YUL EDOCHIE trended throughout 2023, and during December, he decided, most people will always post like their December. I feel like I'm kind of low. Wait a minute, let me up a bit, and I feel like I'm too close to the screen. I don't know. Okay, so YUL EDOCHIE trended for the year 2023, and toward the end, a lot of other topics were kind of coming in and pushing YUL EDOCHIE's stuff to the side, and people were beginning to forget about the whole whatever. Okay, but then YUL posted something on his official page where he was talking about 2023 was the best year. I feel like I'm not sitting to the middle. Sorry, I keep moving. So he talked about how 2023 is actually the best year for him. And that post didn't sit well with a lot of people, including myself, because for me, I could not understand. And I remember the video I did, I also talked about it. I said, I cannot understand how you are going to lose a child and then you're going to say that that year is your best year. That I don't even understand. I was like, even if we decide to not talk about anything else that happened, let's just focus on the fact that, okay, this man lost a child, but still you was not acting like someone that lost a child. And I remember many months ago I kept saying, I said, the way Yul is sounding as if May did something to him, but he's not saying it. And I was like, wait, isn't it better that he just says it so people can understand? So when people like us that carries the news, you'll be able to analyze from both sides because you've heard from both sides. Okay, but this that he's not speaking, but he keeps throwing out kind of side talks that seem like may really hurt him very bad. Finally, Yul has actually come out to spill the tea. But before I even read to you what you posted on his official account, remember some months back in 2023, this is 2024, okay? This is like the second day of 2024, Tuesday, the 2nd of January 2024, and we're already receiving basketballs from YUL EDOCHIE and his family. So some months back, there were allegations that YUL EDOCHIE is actually not the one controlling his account, his social media account. That it seemed like he shares it with his second wife, Judy Austin, and that some of these posts are coming from Judy Austin. But those posts are posted on YUL EDOCHIE's official page, but the posts are not coming from him. So that's what a lot of persons were speculating. So that's also on ground right now that people are feeling like, wait, maybe this post is not even coming from YUL EDOCHIE. So you be the judge. After we get right into the post, we read it together. I want you to be the judge. Let us know what you think in your own thoughts. What do you think? Do you think this post is actually from YUL EDOCHIE, or you think this post is from Judy Austin, the second wife? But yeah, so I'm just going to go back and pull up the post. And this is a live stream. So in order for us to, oh God, because I feel like I'm not in the middle. And you have to be in the middle. Yeah, have to be in the middle. All right. So those of you that will catch up with us, please pardon the beginning and the rounding. Sometimes it's always like that. Mostly when your Wi-Fi messes up the whole situation, you just have to. You're just going to be everywhere. So I had to change position. Come downstairs to be closer to this particular one to see if this one will work. And I see this light. This is working. So pardon me for the being everywhere with that. So I'm going to quickly go to Instagram so we can pull up the post and we're going to discuss it. So I want to first of all go to YUL EDOCHIE's page. So give me a second. YUL EDOCHIE. Okay, so it seemed like he has even posted more. From the first one he posted, I'm just checking it now and I'm seeing the second one. But I want to go back, so we will start from the very first post that started this whole thing. Like I said earlier, for a while now, people were not talking about him anymore. Towards the end of 2023, there were so many other things going on, so many other people trending, people being dragged, and just so much going on. And people stopped talking about YUL EDOCHIE. So I think that wasn't enough for him. He wanted to post something, or probably because this has been eating him up all this months, throughout the 12 months of 2023. So he wanted to not go into 2024 without voicing out or saying anything. But I think you really didn't get the opportunity. Like, it's almost like we're making excuses for him, but I'm just trying to make sense of this whole thing. So let's get right into what started this particular one now that he has actually thrown May Edochie under the bus, and the internet is divided right now. So YUL EDOCHIE posted this, let me see, 3 days ago. 3 days ago, YUL EDOCHIE posted this and he said, 2023 has been my best year so far. And for me, when I saw this post for the first time, the thing that stuck with me was the fact that YUL EDOCHIE wrote this part as the first paragraph. I was like, this is not a mistake. Like, this man knows what he's doing. This man wants the trend. But I just was not sure. It's quite cold here. I just was not sure why he wanted to trend with something like this. But I was like, there's so many ways this man would have worded this particular post. A lot of people online don't read so much. Mostly when you're writing a whole lot, they're just going to read the first few paragraphs and that's it. First few lines and they're done. They're not going to dive in deep, reading everything you have to say or whatnot, and they don't care. So for that reason, YUL EDOCHIE wanted the social media family, the social media fans, to see this line and start talking. He knows that blogs, everybody will carry it. If he had just written something simple, nobody would have said anything. But when I said, I was like, YUL is up to something. 3 days ago, that was what I said when I saw that post. Now, fast forward to today, but let's take this one first, and then we will go and take May Edochie's, and then we will come back to what you just revealed today that is shaking the internet. A lot of people have not even seen it yet. So YUL EDOCHIE said, 2023 has been my best year so far. Thank you. He said, thank you, Lord, for your blessings and all. I can't even thank God enough. 2024 will be outstanding. 2023 will be a child's play. Let me just pause here for a second because I want you guys to take this in. First thing he said was 2023 has been his best year so far. Now he said 2023 is going to be a child's play compared to 2024. And this is someone that a lot of bad stuff happened to in 2023. I'm not sure what he's rejoicing over. And some persons are trying to make the excuse that, oh, he's just trying to thank God. If you want to thank God, if you want to give glory to God Almighty, there's so many other ways you could have done it. He would have just focused on counting all his blessings and call it that. But it has been your best year so far. Even God in heaven knows that 2023 is not the best year for YUL EDOCHIE. You cannot lose your son in that same year, and that same year you're saying, oh, this is my best year. It does not make sense. So let's just keep reading YUL EDOCHIE's post. He said, 2023 will be a child's play compared to the blessings that will follow me in 2024. And for that, I say thank you, Lord. May your name be praised forever. Amen. 2024, we go harder. Signed out, YUL EDOCHIE. When he posted this, the internet broke and people started talking. Tongues started wagging. Now we're going to go over to his first wife. I prefer calling her ex-wife, even though I think their divorce is not finalized yet. But because reasons why I want to do that is because she has stated clearly that she will not be numbered. So I don't want to refer to her as the first wife while I refer to the other as the second wife because she doesn't want to be numbered. So I would prefer to refer to her as his ex-wife because she already stated it that she's not going to do this. She's not going to do that with him. That's not what she signed up for. So now let's go over to May Edochie's page. So May Edochie posted, wait a minute, wait. I don't see it here, but I think I have that post somewhere. Oh God, did I delete it? Did I? Oh, this is it. I don't always keep stuff sometimes. Well, I want to find May Edochie's post so I can also read it word for word. That's the reason why I want to find it. But wait, okay, so I will do this. I don't see it here. Strange. Okay, so wait. I'll pull up one of the blogs and see if I'll find it. Let's go to Linda Ikeji because I want to read all the posts so we all understand. And when we're talking, when we're commenting, we would follow along and we know what we're commenting. Because sometimes if you don't give enough information, then people are going to drop some comment that's going to shock you. So let's do this at Linda Ikeji's blog. Let me see if May's post is still there. Just so much and it's so much. Sorry. Give me a minute. You know, with blogs, posts are coming back to back. Okay, so I found May Edochie's post on Linda Ikeji's blog. So let's take that one. May Edochie posted, after what I've read to you that YUL Edochie posted, May said, "Dear 2023, you were pregnant on the very first day of January, unknown to anyone what you would deliver. You dealt with me in the most catastrophic ways." Remember this word. You dealt with me in the most catastrophic way. You will hear it when you respond back to her. And this is like the first time that he's responding directly to her post or to her. And she said, "You dealt with me in the most catastrophic ways. Too many adversities, um, misfortunes, and the worst of it, you stole my own flesh and blood." That's what I'm saying. Listen to this beginning part very well. "You stole my own flesh and blood, leaving me in the most devastating, miserable, and confused state that I could never have imagined. I lost all hopes and nearly gave up. I had too many questions eating me all up, but I kept hearing that voice echoing. Who am I to question God?" She continued, "I struggled so hard and stood on God's word, commanding us to give Him praise in every situation, despite how difficult it is. Truly, I appreciate all the good people you made me cross paths with, my family, friends, strangers turned friends, and my online family." Because May got a lot of fans from this whole thing. And she continued, she said, "I cannot begin to list name because it is endless, but I want you all to know that I will forever remain thankful for the incredible level of love and support showered upon me and my family in our most difficult times. I'm grateful to God Almighty for being God in my life. In other words, I am so glad that man is not God." 2023, it is with all of that, it is with all that is within me, I say goodbye to you forever as I embrace the new year 2024, singing my song with a life of thanksgiving, a life of forgiveness, and life of commitment to God. She continued, "I pray that God, in His infinite mercy and goodness, will bless us all and shield us under His constant love. Afflictions shall never rise in our homes in Jesus' name." And she rounded it up by saying, "Thanks for doing this with me, my darlings. Owando, who loves to worship God genuinely." Oh, Yo-Yo's World, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sis. I know that you're still at work. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining. So this was May's end of year's post. This is what May posted as an end of year. Like I said earlier, a lot of people love to post about their life, about, just a roundup for the year. Not everybody does it. You're welcome, Treasure Gist. So we don't learn. Yes, don't be smart, this gist. This gist, don't be smart at all. The matter long. As in, this matter long. I was shocked when I saw this. Let me see. Turn to. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, all right. As in, when I saw this post, I was like, what? Say what? What was that? I was so shocked. So now we're going to pull up YUL EDOCHIE and we're going to go back to his own page in order for us to understand this whole thing. So let's go back to YUL's page. And before, when I scheduled this live stream, I had seen just one, but now I'm seeing a second one that he has posted. Okay. You're welcome, sis.
Hey, hello. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Hello. Happy New Year. This is the first time
Happy
people
New
are hearing
Year.
my voice. Happy New Year to you, beautiful. I have just few minutes to spend with you, which I will come back later.
Okay.
But honestly speaking, they are starting the year with a hot mess. And
boy.
when we are thinking of settling this, so I will say here, I have a question for you, Ledoche, before what I will say. And my question is, what is, how will I even frame it? What in this world did May do to you, Ledoche? Why can't you, Ledoche, let this woman go? You took a second wife. You felt she was not enough. You took a second wife. Let her go. Just like in the Bible days, they say, Pharaoh, let my people go. Let her go. It's as simple as that. What is that thing that you is still holding on to? Why not let this woman go? You said your year was beautiful with Judy. Concentrate on your year. Okay? Then, to what I have to say in this, okay?
Yeah.
You're entitled to your own opinion. I'm entitled to my own opinion. Likewise, you, Ledoche. Likewise, May Edochie. You, Ledoche, was the first writer. You came and wrote how the year was. That was your opinion about 2023. It was wonderful for you. Fine. Those that celebrated with you that it was wonderful, celebrated. Those that trolled you that you were not saying that you did. But it has nothing to do with your estranged wife. She did not push you to write those things. It's your page. You wrote what you wrote. Days after, your wife wrote how the year was to her, how the year treated her. Then it became a problem. You had the monopoly of writing whatever you wanted to write about how 2023 was to you, but you chose to write that it was a very fantastic year for you. In the same vein, your wife came to express how the year was for her, just like two of us here. Mel, you can write what the year meant for you. I will write. You don't expect me to write my own to suit you. No,
the same thing.
Then I now write the way the thing done the pepper me for body. You now say that I'm right. My own
is a problem.
When you were the first person that wrote, when you were
exactly,
and even days after people trolled you, you could have come to do an addendum to what you wrote before, but you did not. then why coming to attack somebody that expressed how 2023 was to her? See, this life no balance, so
at
no,
all.
it no balance, so
At all. And
anyway.
he's still talking. Did you notice that he's still talking?
Yes, I just saw it now. I just saw it
I've
now.
not even read it.
God. I beg, read though.
This is just unbelievable. Okay, so we will start from the first one that he said, and then we will read to this second one that he just posted. The first one he posted was 4 hours ago, where he said, I have had enough. And he said, 2023 stole your flesh and blood, but you still had enough time to do breast enlargement surgery and tummy tuck without your husband's consent. Obviously endorsed by your married boyfriend. Enough of the manipulation. Stop manipulating people on social media to hate me and feel pity for you, while you enjoy your life secretly, because they don't know the real you. I will not take it in 2024. I have been silent for too long. I have been doing my best to protect your image while you are doing all you can to destroy mine. Enough. Let's go into the second part he posted. He continued. God forbid, if you had lost your life while undergoing breast enlargement surgery, which you didn't tell your husband about, what would people have said? YUL has killed the innocent woman, Abby. Everybody will be insulting me. Who signed the consent paper? I was out of town then, working. You told me you weren't feeling too well. I was saying sorry. I didn't even know what was going on till much later. And you still came out on social media in your calm voice telling people you had been sick and recovering. And they were pitying you and insulting me. Why didn't you tell them the truth, that you went for breast enlargement surgery? Enough of the manipulation. You have done enough. Let's dissect this thing. It's really
Honestly. See, the thing is that YUL is trying to cry victim while he's not the victim here. Okay?
Yeah.
And I said I will not be talking about these people, but it's obvious they don't want the matter to rest. When you lost a son, we all felt bad. We all felt the pain of losing a child. And in as much as there is no way in this world we'll feel the pain they felt. Definitely we felt it differently. But from afar, we felt pain.
True.
3 weeks after, YUL and Judy came to social media to sing I Love You, Babe. I was taken aback. I said,
absolutely.
I made live streams. I said, I have never seen a thing like this before.
Never.
Judy was very quick to react to people that they should not tell YUL how to mourn the loss of his son.
Yes.
Fine and good. YUL mourn however he wanted to mourn. Now, May came, end of 2023, came to write how the year affected her. And then Judy said you don't tell somebody to mourn how to mourn. That was why they were displaying love and affection on social media after 3 weeks after burying their son. May came and poured her heart what the year was to her. Absolutely. Personally, I lost a brother 14 years ago. Till today, I still feel pain. That year I lost my brother, I felt it was the worst year ever. This is a brother, not my child, a brother. I felt it was the worst year ever. I felt I should have been the one that went instead of me. There was no kind of mixed feelings that did not go through
your mind.
Yes. Then when I heard somebody saying that the year you lost your child was the best year, I start thinking like Nollywood movies. Nollywood movies will tell you when they use their child, to do nanny sacrifice.
And yes, exactly. Kanayo.
So when I heard that, I started thinking about Nollywood movies, that nanny sacrifice kind of situation. But is
Exactly.
that what this guy is portraying? I said, okay,
Huh.
I'm not gonna say a thing. I will let it slide. It's their business,
Yeah.
their problem, their family problem. But
Yeah.
my problem now is you coming to write as if May pointed the AK-47 on his brain that
On
you
his
have to
head.
write this comment like this. Nobody mandated you to write what you wrote. You wrote it from the bottom of your heart. And then it did not go well with you when you saw reaction. Then you're coming out to attack somebody that poured out her heart. That's a
Absolutely.
two-faced kind of human being. So is Judy now trying to tell, and then you and Judy trying to tell me you shouldn't have written what you wrote? Remember, they said nobody should
As
tell
in,
them how to mourn.
no more freedom.
I'm telling you. And now the second thing he wrote now is
Yes.
if you had died at the surgery table, wouldn't they have said it's me? Wouldn't they have said YUL EDOCHIE has spied an innocent woman? The point is this: as of that last year, 2023, YUL and May are no longer what we consider husband and wife. You will be
Exactly.
calling them estranged wife, estranged husband, because they were
Yes.
already in divorce processes. So why are you
Yes.
expecting a woman that you did not seek her consent to marry a second wife over her to give you a consent that she's going to go for surgery? I don't know
Is it
how
your
these people are
body?
thinking.
My God.
You did not seek her consent when you went and married a second wife, but you want her to give you consent when she was going for surgery. Does that make sense?
It's so ridiculous. Ha.
I don't understand how this person will tell you did not tell your husband. Which husband? The husband that was already in the mud as of 2021.
The fact that he still sees himself as husband safe.
Because he refused to sign the divorce papers. Now, I told you my experience as a law school student then, what they were
Yeah.
doing in court over marriage. That's why he'll be seeing himself as husband. Husband did not seek your consent and married a second wife. You came on social media and heard it. The same husband is accusing you for not seeking his consent when you want to enhance your body.
You,
Not enhance our children, no.
as
Enhance
in
our body.
as an
Because
adult. Oh.
if it's enhance our children, she must get consent.
Yeah,
But
from
this one
him.
is enhancing my body. The one you rejected and went for the voluminous one. And I decided to get my own volume. You say no problem.
Exactly. That's why it's bending him now. That's why it is bending him.
Honestly,
Oh.
well,
Hmm.
I don't know, but that's what I'm
But
thinking.
sis, you know what I noticed about the second part of this post where he said, if you had cried, they would have said I was the one that cried you. How would people say you're the one when I believe she did it in Lagos or wherever she went to, or Turkey, abroad, wherever. You're in Enugu walking. Who would not say you're the one that cried her?
He's looking for a way to discredit
Ha.
this woman, to bring her her pleasing appeal, public pleasing
Yeah,
appeal that people love. They are fighting so seriously on how to discredit me. Whether May do
very
nyash
true.
or do breast, whether he do nyash or do bobby, consign anybody. And as a matter of fact, she doesn't need to get used consent if she wants to enhance her body because they are completely
Yeah.
estranged. The marriage was broken down in 2001. No, 2002. Not even 2003. 2022, I'm sorry. Before I would take them back to 2022. That was when their marriage was broken. So as of 2023,
23,
they
yeah.
were only talking when it relates to children. So you don't
Yeah.
expect such a person to seek your consent. As in what? Did you seek her consent when you went to marry second wife? Did you?
And not only that, another thing I noticed is you know how in Nigeria how people look at all these people that do body enhancement, how they drag them. Mostly when you're not open about it, like Tonto Dike that came out and said, I'm going to do this, film the whole process. Those ones don't get dragged. But these ones that they work on themselves and they kind of hide it, like the likes of Nancy Isime, and people always drag her. She recently they even posted a photo of her when she was much younger, looking all straight, and then they posted alongside her recent photos. I think that's what YUL EDOCHIE is trying to achieve, knowing fully well that Nigeria will frown at this type of thing if she really did that tummy talk and did the breast augmentation, which is not anybody's business, really. What I was expecting him to post in this second part is to tell us about that married boyfriend that you're claiming she has, so that she go sue you, make she carry you go court, you go come prove her. But he's telling us about a breast augmentation, tummy talk. We don't care.
The thing is, he's working so hard to see how to make the girl look so bad in public. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what he's doing. And Sarah Martin is saying it was Judy that wrote all of that. But the thing is this: Yul is a wounded lion, and he's looking for every means so that he will not be the only one getting all the bashing. In terms of May getting fake butts and getting fake boobs and all of that, the world has changed. It's no longer when Africa was Africa. Africa is no longer Africa. You understand? The world has changed. People evolve, and this is what is trending for most people. I remember when May went to London, there was one outfit she was wearing, and the butt looked somehow. I said maybe she's wearing butt pad, but that is her business. If she wants to use any of those enhancement things to make herself look beautiful, well accepted, appreciated, it's her business. It's what gives her joy. It's what makes her happy. If she has the pain tolerance to tolerate the pain that comes with it, let her go for it. But that business has nothing to do with the public. YUL is trying to make it so that public will shame her. It has nothing whatsoever.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
it's not even about reporting her anymore. It's about shaming her.
Yeah, it has nothing to do about with the public. The public don't care anymore. What the public care is that you don't move on. What the public, what May is succeeding and is paying you. You understand? Concentrate on your Judy. Marry your Judy. You guys should go and prosper. Do you understand? Leave this woman to be. This is a typical Nigerian divorce case. They want to rubbish the wife, rubbish the woman, say all manner of things. In court, they will appear to be nice before the judge. The moment the judge slammed the hammer and leaves the dog, they're insulting the wife in the court, inside the court, gogo, before they pack all their things. Oh, yeah, come and get that divorce, make I see now. Because the judge don't come out. You understand? They have no good intention for a woman. So that's all the gimmicks he's playing.
It's really terrible. But the thing is, Sarah Martin saying that it's Judy writing this stuff. I'm kind of skeptical, because even if it's Judy that is posting this stuff, did he not see it immediately that it went up so he can delete it if he's not in support? So even if it's Judy that is writing it, he's also in support, because this thing was posted on his own official page and not on hers. So it seemed like they're both working together.
Yeah,
and it's really terrible.
It could be Judy writing it. It could be you. But like you said, it's Yu's official page. He sees it. He has his phone with him to know what is happening. And if he allows that, okay, is actually his cup of tea. And I'm not going to hold Judy responsible for that. I'd rather hold Yul responsible for that, because it's on his page. But why am I speaking about this? You had the right to write whatever you wrote. You wrote it without anybody coercing you into writing it. Now it did not go well with the general public. You came to blame somebody who poured out her heart. You cannot mandate May to write to suit you. She will write to suit her heart and what she feels. It's as simple as that. And I don't know why it's a problem. You could have made an amend when he realized that it's not going well with the public. He could have called an addendum, another clause to 2023, guys, the death of my son. Apart from that, if not for the fact the death of my son, it would have been the best year so ever. Anyway, we still thank God. That is what smart people do. You don't want to be smart. You don't want to correct yourself, but you want to dictate to another how the person should feel. That is unacceptable.
Absolutely, you're right. You're absolutely correct because you thinks that he's really trying to, tarnish the image of his ex-wife, because that's what I'm going to call her. She said she doesn't want to be numbered, so I'm not going to be referring to her as first wife or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Yul is making himself to look like a controlling person, someone
He
that will tell
is.
you what to do and that's it, like nothing else. His way, that's it. Anything else you want to do is not accepted. Like in the marriage, he's the final say, he's the alpha and the omega in that relationship. So who knows if this is what the lady has been seeing behind closed doors all these years before this
Honest,
thing now came out like this. Who knows?
honestly.
Like thinking about it. And another thing that struck me is the fact that since he's so much in love with Judy, because one thing we understand is if you love someone, you listen to them, even when nobody else can calm you down, even when nobody else can tell you nothing. When that one person that you truly love speaks to you, you will just listen.
Yeah.
Can't Judy take us, since both of them are presenting themselves to be this, oh, so lovey-dovey and all of that, can't Judy just tell you to just leave it alone? If you've left it for all these months throughout 2023, why are you now bringing it up the second day of the year? I wanted to say first week. It's not even a full week yet. The second day of the year, you're putting your ex-wife or soon-to-be ex-wife on blast.
Yeah,
You're
because
welcome, Gorek Connor. You're welcome.
it is very simple. He can't get over the fact that May is winning. Okay, because if
Yeah.
you study some divorce cases and why it gets so shady, especially you've been following a lot of Nollywood people and see
Yeah.
how messy divorce could be. It pains the other party when the other party is succeeding in the midst of divorce. You understand? They can't wrap their heads
Absolutely.
about it. It's a psychological and emotional damage. You mean this person is winning while I'm losing? And from the look of things, Yul is no longer producing movies. Judy is no longer producing movies. They are not making any income in that angle. So
They're
maybe
now into their EC Milli Global now.
so maybe the business they moved to Abuja to do and the political things they want to get involved
It's
is
not
what.
working too.
Yeah. So there is so much bad belly when it comes to this. Look at what the Unique said. Unique said
Yeah.
he's indirectly telling people that May Slim Tea is was tummy talk, that the waist trainer is not real. That's what, just to
Yes.
tarnish the lady's image. Okay, that's just it. We've
True.
always known May to be a slim woman. If you go down her videos, even before
Oh,
they, she
yes.
has always been skinny and slim. So even if she did tummy talk, I wonder what she was talking in the first place, because her pictures.
Maybe it's just this, this little bit of rumpled stomach that skinny women can also get after you've had kids. Maybe
Yeah,
that's what she wanted to do. Just remove those excess skin there, and then,
I
they will now
have my.
stretch it and
I'm
make
a
it.
I'm a I'm a skinny woman. I have my own. You understand? So maybe that's why.
Exactly. So it's not even a big deal. Everybody, we all have it. If you've had
Yeah.
kids, your stomach has stretched, your body has stretched. Why? Why not? Do what you feel comfortable doing. That's nothing to shame somebody over. And this is a
So
woman you were married to in 18, 17 years.
yeah, the thing is that he never respected me for one day in that marriage. If only May can open up to that effect, people will understand YUL EDOCHIE very well. He had no regard, no respect
Oh,
of any kind towards me. And secondly,
I
bad
believe
belly,
you.
like I said, all these endorsements May is getting. If you calculate her
Oh
endorsement,
my
you're looking
goodness.
about 7 endorsements. Okay, 7 endorsements.
And they've
Let's
got
say,
nothing
yeah,
between the both
let's
of
say,
them. Put the two of them together, Judy
mhm,
and you.
yeah. So and people love her. The public love her, which you cannot get that public love. You understand? Because of the way he carried out the whole thing with Judy. Assuming he married his second wife and entered house, people would have that support second polygamy would genuinely love you. But the way they
Yeah.
carried on is what made a lot of people to start going against them. It's unfortunate, very, very unfortunate that he's writing all those nonsense he's writing. Very,
Yeah.
very unfortunate. But at the same time, it feels a man who is completely bruised and who has not recovered, who still wants to hold back, he's not interested in letting May go, the best way to shut the divorce up and move on with your life, sign the document, sign the dotted line of divorce, and know that I don't have anything to do with this person. He is pained that the girl is thriving after, even in the midst of all of this. He is seriously pained. Yeah. So
it
my
is
beautiful
really
host,
and it's really okay. You're ready to
yeah,
go back
I'm
to
going
work.
to
Break is
jump
over.
off. Yeah, I'm going to jump off, and then if you're still around when I'm finished, I will come back in. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. That was Oyoyo's world talking with us. She's still at work, so yes, she was able to come in and share her own thoughts about this. Please join us. If you can, give us your 2 cents, and if you're watching the replay of the live stream, drop a comment. Let us know what you think about the recent revelation by YUL EDOCHIE. Treasure Gist, I wanted to ask you, is it the post that she's wearing wait, is it this one that May is wearing red? That May is wearing, how do they even do this thing? Why is it that I never get it right? That May is wearing red dress. Is that the one you wanted me to see? Because I think on that line she has yeah, the other one is a perfume post. This other one is welcome to my birthday month, January. Yeah, so I think it's this one where she's where May Edochie is advertising. I don't know how people do this thing. That every time I try to do it, it's always too bright. Okay. Where May Edochie is trying the waist trainer. I think she's also an ambassador for Anita Joseph. I don't know if this is the one that Treasure Gist wants us to read. I'll read it in a bit okay. Treasure says, hi Gorex, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay, Treasure is here now. Treasure, I know you're very busy with baby. You're welcome, sis.
Now both of us, if you hear double voice, you know, saying that two people they talk for
And
you.
I'm surprised that I see you up. I just
I was just putting up for live stream and I just saw him wake up. I say, okay, now let's go and support.
And you see, they're always doing that. Like sometimes you think they're doing it on purpose. But I remember my little one used to do that too. Immediately you set up, after everything is set, she will just open her eyes. I was like, couldn't you just add 30 minutes to this sleep? You were already sleeping.
Telling you, I say, if you even let me do voiceover first now, okay now. Oh, Joy, Happy New Year, sis. Gorex, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, sis.
I was just speaking with you. I said last year we started Basbos last year like this, and I can't even remember who we started with. Just on second like this, it started, and this year again.
That's true. Yeah.
And this year again is happening again. I think I don't know how this year is going to be, but we all pray that it's going to be a good year for everyone in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Oh, but let them keep bringing the drama now. What can
They
we
know
do?
they talk. Some people know they eat. If I tell you, say some people don't make dollars today, where me and you day.
Likes of that increase now. Likes of that increase. Did you see what you said? I was
not this particular thing now where you all post. If I tell you, say some people don't already collect dollars. You go know, they know say one man's meat is another man's poison.
Man's food.
So we are here. You don't they shell again this year. We don't they shell. So I told people in my channel, I say if you all will not stop talking, we will not stop talking. And then they give us content. And then they give us talk. We not go their house, fabricate stories. Especially most of us, I know so there are people that fabricate stories, but most of us in our clique, we know that is what we see, is what we talk about. So as you all no go zonike, we too no go zonike.
At all.
We say make he said Mezukwanike. As in I
He
feel
was the
that
one that said it,
Yul
though.
Edochie is a controlling kind of man, you know.
That's what
And
he looks
is this
like.
kind controlling people? I should just use the word narcissistic kind of person, you know.
He's just
You want to
portraying
dictate
exactly those
everything. You
tendencies.
want everything in your own way. You talk, I talk. Why can't you obey my own? As in, sometimes I will even wonder what this woman, like this woman seems like she has been in cage in that marriage. You
No
get.
wonder nobody used to see her now or even heard
We
anything about
don't
except
know
once in a
before.
while.
We know say even sometimes me and you self no, we never even know say the guy. If not his pictures and the way he's running his praises, nobody will have even know that he's married. You
Yeah,
understand?
true.
So all these things, I don't just know. The onset, I've never had a problem with you all getting married to a second wife. You understand? I
Yeah,
never have problem with that. But the way he went about it is so disgracing. You understand? And downgrading of him. As in,
true.
and do you even know that when we are even talking about this problem, one year, yes, we will come do and wait that one again. You know, it's getting
Yeah.
worse in end of
It's really
y'all
worse out.
every day. Yeah, I don't
It's
even know
really
the this thing to
worse.
quantify it. Mm-hmm. It's getting worse day by day. If he opens his mouth
Yeah,
or he uses his fingers to type, he's typing rubbish. Eh?
absolutely.
Just like Oyoyo said,
Absolutely.
if he had come out, okay, yeah, this year is the best year, I know. Even my husband, once, no matter what I'm passing through, once I'm even talking, he said, Shay, you have life, you have roof over your head. Like he always
Yeah,
see it positive, no matter what you are. But if he's coming
true.
from that angle, that despite everything that happened, he's still happy or he
Yeah,
still give God the glory. If you see, you saw how May Edochie, as in wording, put her own in words. That after
yeah,
everything, she still thank God because she came out strong. You get? No, he didn't
true.
do that. He was glorifying himself and his
Mm-hmm.
basket. I don't even know what to call her. You know, and this whole thing is
Hey,
getting out of hand. Yul Edochie, we thought by now he would have carry leg enter
yeah,
house,
baby, I
you
can
know.
hear your voice.
We
Please
thought that by
advise
now he
you.
will have enter house and go and start enjoying his family, but no, he is not.
Yeah.
Okay, he's watermelon. I think that sounds better. Hmm. So, but
Oh,
all the
God.
things he's writing, just like Oyoyo have said, I don't even have much because Oyoyo spoke my mind. You get.
Right?
Number one is that he is here calling May out. He
Out.
made his own quotes. Nobody contradicted him. May made
She
her
didn't
own.
say
He's
anything.
coming
She didn't
after
say
her.
anything to his
Why?
post.
Stay on your lane and allow May to stay on his lane. And when Oyoyo talked about jealousy, as in,
Yeah,
sorry, Yul Edochie is full of jealousy and he's jealousing May. And this is to show you
including the
that
wife,
maybe
safe,
that
the
is why he
second wife.
doesn't want her to come to the industry all this while. He has subdued her in that
Exactly.
marriage. Because if you listen to Papa Pet Edochie, he said it is May that is making that marriage work. You understand?
Yes.
He has been subduing her and she has been doing the things she is doing to make the whole thing work. But
Work,
now
yeah.
the woman has let loose. She said she don't want to be numbered. You cannot beat
True,
a
no.
child and you are
Yeah,
telling her
tell the
how to
child how
cry.
to cry.
You
No way.
understand? She is more, even if amidst of all those things, she wants to. She yes, last year gave her lemon. She turned it to lemonade.
Lemonade,
If she
yes.
went to enhance her body, it is her lemonade. You
Like,
cannot come for
why do you even care?
her.
You brought so
Exactly,
much pain and hurt,
exactly.
disappointment.
Ex-
What hell? Like, so much.
He's saying that she did not inform him before going for enhance her body. As who,
Yeah.
Gwan? As who?
I tell you,
This
I think
woman said
one thing
she's
people don't understand is that you cannot be demanding respect. You cannot tell someone and you didn't do it. No,
you
you have to
earn.
earn it.
Exactly. You earn
So
it.
if you behave this way, you've not earned any respect for her. from her.
Exactly.
So that's why she didn't tell you. What don't you understand? Put two and two together and try to understand. What
Okay,
the whole
if that
story?
was if that was what was going to make me better, because
Yeah.
even this boyfriend thing of a girlfriend thing, you know how when your boyfriend dumps you and go for your friend or go for another person, you now be questioning yourself, is it that what made him to abandon
Yes,
you
a
and
lot
go?
of
Oh,
women
is
do.
she
Yeah.
more beautiful? Did she have more boobs? Did she have more good character? You now be questioning
Yeah.
your self-esteem.
Yourself.
And
Yeah.
now if this one now is a marriage and May Edochie feel that okay, oh, maybe this man wanted Bobby, let me go and add up small, you get,
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing. Okay, she has some saggy skin, now she's a celebrity, she's meeting many
Yeah,
people.
she needs
I
to.
guess before now nobody dresses her, but now I know that
She
people
has
dresses her,
exactly.
she
She has
remove her clothes
stylists.
anywhere. I know if she goes for an event that she needs to change 3 times, which I've seen one of her posts, I think it happened. Behind
Yeah,
the
I think
stage,
for
people
the
changes her,
presentation when she did that presenting.
yes, she changes her clothes. Maybe while changing, she's not comfortable with her body. She wants to
Exactly.
take out those swaggy things. It's not anything.
Yeah.
It's
Tighten
nothing.
up
If she
everything.
enhances her body, it's nothing. And when this marriage started having problem, we said it that if you all has praised this woman all this while, and it is only the size of those things that he could have
Yeah.
told her or even carried her to go and enhance so that she can look good for. If now Bobby you want, after all, now don't finish giving birth.
Exactly.
You
They
understand?
they finish having
And
kids.
we said all these things, but he abandoned
True.
her and went for milk industry, watermelon,
And now
and
he's
yet,
complaining. He's
and he's
about what her to
complaining that
put a
she
bigger
enhanced.
one that is bigger
If
than
she
that of
enhances her
Judy.
body for her business, it's nothing. It's nothing. Yul Edochie no get case so. And coming out to call on her that she's have a male friend or a male married
Ah,
friend. I know why he even specified it, male married friend. You understand?
yeah.
A married
Married
boyfriend, so that
boyfriend.
people will know that, oh, she said she doesn't want to be with him, but she is now
Yeah, but she wants
friending
to
a
be with a
married
married
man.
man.
Now, last year, this woman has been like she was through a lot. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, if a married man, okay, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking now? You now dawn on me. These people that have been showing her love. Do you understand? She was
Yeah.
warning AY. He was warning AY before. Okay. So if a married man decided to show her love, decided to be with her, like to cheer her
Yeah.
up, so that she will
Yes.
not go and do something nasty to herself.
Exactly.
Now, Yul
Unleave herself
Edochie,
or something.
yes, now Yul Edochie have problem with her. That means that Yul Edochie and Judy wanted this woman, maybe when they come out to do all these
To
things,
buy.
let this woman go and wallow in tears, in sorrow, all the days of her life. Do you understand? But
Absolutely.
it looks like they got the turn, like a flip of what they wanted for
They
May.
did
You
exactly. It
understand?
backfired.
So
They were not
karma is not
expecting it.
far. Sometimes karma is not far.
Exactly.
May is talking
The
less.
story.
Yes, she's winning so many battles. She's winning. They should just
And
surrender. To what end?
another
You
thing
have
that
dragged
shocked
this
me. You're
woman
welcome,
for.
Gore's Corner. Thank you very
Okay,
much for
Goresh, you're
joining us.
welcome. I want to just finish before I mute.
Okay, before yeah.
Yeah, so you'll be fighting this woman. This is getting to 2 years, right? Now,
Exactly.
this year is going to be the third year, be the second year, I don't know. But this woman is talking
We've lost
less.
count.
She's winning, and yet you keep anyone where you bring, they go still win you. Anyone you bring, she go still win you. If your Ledoche is not jealous of this achievement that May has, what made him to even unfollow her from the first time? Do you know how many times Yul has unfollowed her since they started this issue?
You can imagine.
So that as in, I don't even know what to say, but I see this post as very childish, and then the
Okay.
one he made for 2023 as very, very insensitive, and say the man amumu.
Absolutely.
I tell you,
Absolutely.
So
The way
the
he
thing is
lost all
that
his
what
respect.
they wished for May, is not
Yeah.
happening, and they are not happy. Both her and Judy. I was thinking about both him and Judy. I was thinking that by now they will have stayed on their lane and leave May alone. But it looks like he's not stopping soon. And you guys know that y'all always want to trend. Okay, if not be trendy,
He
waiting
loves
make
it.
I come they write this second part this evening now.
I tell you, as in, I was shocked when I even saw it. I was already on the live stream when I was trying to pull up, their
Waiting
names
come
up,
make
be able
her
to just
they
that
write
I saw
this
second
this.
post.
Mm. So to answer your question before I drop, you were asking me the post. I say yes, the one Anita Joseph was wearing her glass hour.
Yeah,
So everybody
uh,
don't they sell their business now because
uh-uh.
Anita Joseph posted that video and she wrote under that it was the glass this thing that
Yeah, that
made
worked,
her
yeah.
face
And you think it's surgery. Voila.
to enlarge. And I could
I think
remember
what
the
she's
first
an
time
ambassador.
she
I think
wore
she's an
that.
ambassador for that brand, right?
Yes, yes, yes. She became ambassador, not even 2 weeks. She lost
Oh,
her child.
oh,
Mm.
I see. So she really didn't advertise so much
Yes,
for,
that was the last. Yes, yes, that was the last deal she got
this
before
is
she lost her
fine.
child. Yes, so I feel that when she wore that particular this thing, the day of the ambassador, I was even discussing with you. I say, this woman Bobino set for this thing, it wasn't so good on her like that. Like the Bobby was just over the places, Bobby where children don't deal with now,
And now, so now, so that's why we're women, right? Isn't it?
So if
Hmm.
if May enhanced her body to look good as a celebrity that she has become, we have no problem with that. And
No shaming.
to beautify it is that it's even looking appropriate. Nobody will know. It's looking good. She did not do
Yeah.
extraordinary. You understand?
Which is good for
So
business now.
yes, now see, if
You.
somebody contacts you now for modeling, my sister,
Yeah.
before you know it, you now what they see, your face go change, everything go transform. You
Exactly.
understand?
Straight up. I think
So
I would tell them, give me 1 month. Straight on
uh-huh,
vegetables. Running
uh-huh.
every morning. You go see to work out,
Exactly.
you go
Your
fierce.
skin self, you begin to take care of your skin,
And
your face,
uh-uh.
everything. So
Everything. You have to prepare
he
yourself to look
expecting
the
her
part.
to remain at the same level he left her,
Absolutely.
which is not
Absolutely.
possible. It's not possible. So your leadership should just go and drink water and keep cup. May just dey manage in watermelon. That is just it.
As it Akwibi. As in, you really nailed it. You nailed it with this analysis you gave. You nailed it. But let's hear from Gorex. I don't know. Okay, or you have something more to say before we open the floor for Gorex to give us her own opinion.
Gores can go on. I've just finished, my sister.
Okay. And from what you were saying, okay, before I even give the floor to Gorex, from what you're saying, another thing that struck me about this post is the fact that YUL EDOCHIE in his post said that May is trying to make him look bad all this time. But you notice that May has not even spoken about him, not on an interview, not on a write-up, nothing. She just only
Exactly.
said, I
That's why
will
I
be
said
numbered.
May is that one woman that her quietness is winning. You understand?
Yes.
Sometimes so many things is associated with me. They say silence is golden. Now we don't see her.
Exactly.
You understand?
Kuro, kuro.
They say one with God is majority. Now we are seeing it.
Absolutely.
They say there is light at the end of the tunnel. We are seeing it in the life of me.
Absolutely.
Do you understand? We know
Yeah.
it's not even easy. If had it been that she didn't lose her child,
Yeah.
we no go dey cry all this way we dey cry.
At
Person
all. It
no
would have
talk,
just
e
been
dey
positive,
win. Talk
positive.
more say when she can't talk. Do you think that if May has come to social media to start ranting, talking like a Emeka
Ooh.
Ike's wife, do you think
Yeah.
she's going to end that particular the last award she
Respect.
won? That peace something. It's because she's not talking. They now looked at it. Those
Yeah.
UN looked at it that this kind of woman is good for peace ambassador. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So whoever trained her on being silent, she win award though.
Yeah.
Because not be all woman go take that kind of thing.
Try her with Auto Dike now. Your eye go clear. You go bring receipt to a big past the Bible.
My sister. It is well. And he's even wanting her to. Okay, he's even saying, as in this thing, if we begin to analyze, I will not go finish. So many things he's pointing out is useless. It's just useless. He's not with May Edochie. He was wanting her to be contacting him to tell him that she wants to do this, she wants to do on top of her own body again.
It doesn't make sense.
Jare. And I heard somebody was even telling her yesterday to remove the name so that she go know say she don't come on hand from
the Yomi Casual's wife that was dragged
and
up and
that
down.
one we see there yesterday, and this one can't break today.
Exactly. This one has not even overshadowed that one set. And also overshadowed what Stella Dimokopoulos posted. Stella, the other blogger, Stella had posted that somebody's dragging Judy for 1 million naira that Judy is owing the person. It's on Stella Dimokopoulos' blog, where the person posted a video of Judy's face with pimples and no makeup and all of that. And I was just looking at that. So which kind of friends these people they get? You know,
no, it was this girl that dragged her on Saturday now. It was Sarah Martins that provided receipt of the transfer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sarah Martins. You know, Sarah Martins has been saying that they are owing her. So on Saturday, before, I think on Sunday, before the crossover, or I think Saturday or Sunday, she now brought out the receipt where she transferred the money. In fact, with her account number that Judy sent to her, account number, credit alert, how the chat, the WhatsApp chat. And she also provided the receipt of the 50,000 she sent to YUL EDOCHIE. Because she said that people are speculating that she's just looking for trouble. She's just chasing clout, that they are not owing her, you know.
So they cannot even pay the 1 million naira.
No, they're not paying. They didn't pay. And if you look at and that was one of the things that Sarah said, that she gave her that 1 million to sign brand deal, so that to Pepe, I think it's in Linda Ikeji now, to Pepe May, so that people will see that she's getting brand deals so that they can sign her. They're not saying her fake. My sister, you see, sometimes in this social media, don't just take everything hook, line, and sinker.
Nah.
Some things are organized. They go organize them. Maybe they take the picture of other people. This is where Jare, these people, they don't start. They don't even allow
give us
us
your own 2 cents before me and Treasure just drag this matter like generator. Sorry, you've just been analyzing and you've not said anything since you came in.
It's okay. Good evening.
Good evening. Happy New Year, sis.
Happy New Year. Treasure gist, I'm so sorry. Oh God. I will say I will visit you, but each time I now say I'm like, oh my God, I said this. I'm so sorry about that.
Don't worry, my sister. I know it's not easy. I saw you on live stream yesterday. Is it yesterday or day before yesterday? I got your notification, but before sometimes you go even enter, before you know, you press another thing, move.
Yes, so me, I used to write some people's I undo that I wanted to visit. So I don't know why I just keep skipping it. So the moment I saw you now, I saw online, and I said, oh, I'm going to see Treasure's just there. Let me just go.
Don't worry. Your lovely
Christmas. Happy New Year to you.
No, her voice is too calm. I think she takes time to speak.
Okay. Daily entertainment here. It's nice to see your face. You're finally reading your face right now. Very beautiful. Your hair, glamour, everything. Let me just praise you. So happy New Year once again. Do I have much to say? Not really anymore, because I joined towards the end when Oyoyo was speaking. So I really didn't know what she has touched. But to me, I feel
okay.
If
but you've seen the YUL EDOCHIE's post, right?
yeah, I actually just posted my own this thing
Own
live
video.
stream. Then
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I'll catch
I
up when
haven't
I'm
done the
done with
video.
live.
Just scheduled the live stream. That was when I now noticed.
Okay, you're going live
yeah.
today also.
Not today, Mike. I know about me where Saturday. I do Saturdays.
Okay, Saturday.
Most times for this group. Okay, so I feel with you. Every time I keep saying you is not all right, I know there's something wrong. There's a boat losing, and until when you acknowledge that you have a problem, that's when you want to embrace solutions. You understand? He doesn't want to accept that there's a problem, and if you're staying away or shying away from your what you've done wrong, you wouldn't even want to take a step further. And he surrounded himself with maybe the watermelon and other people that will still be hyping him. So he's not actually facing the right direction. He's not on the right path. Even with his children, let's even put me aside. If I'm having issue with you, and I'm if having issue with Treasure G's, with Oyoyo and all that, everybody, it gets to a stage, if I reassess and I think I'm right, it's either I just don't see anything anymore and I just keep doing stay on my own lane. I think it might take a while. You guys might see that, okay, she's not really a troublemaker or she's tired of it. You guys will stop doing drama about me. But he's not doing that. This is other. So if to him, he feels when he keeps dragging her, he will continue to push her glory down. If I use the wrong word, I'm sorry. Like trying to push her down. So to me, from what I read from he's been manipulating, being in control of this woman. He knows how to press all the buttons. That's why I said it earlier. I think last year that he knows what he can do to break May. So he was surprised May did not bend. I thought he thought when it does after all this bad goes, May would just succumb, but May surprised him. So now he's not the one in battle. When someone wants to hurt you, you don't feel you're not showing the emotion that you're being hurt. You get to a stage where that person that wants to hurt you start thinking, why is it not crying? Why is it not this one? So is the one now cracking his brain on what to do to me. He kept writing different things. Last year he was sorry. Later it was Sukwanike. Later it was different things. He wrote his own. Nobody talk. May thank God for our own life. He picked on it. They are not shining anymore. They are not relevant anymore. There was a time that they keep coming online. They will sing love song. They will get millions.
They were popping.
Isimili will say she's going live. People, so all these things are not working anymore. They've gone to Abuja. They've printed a picture on their clothes, on their walls. Abuja one, we never see. We haven't seen anything. So they are now thinking,
all of a sudden they are now Jagaban.
So now this lady is not going down. So anything May does now, they want to pick on it to kind of drag her down and also to gain traffic to themselves. So it's still a threat to me. When you're married to someone and it's over, it doesn't mean that they cannot be after it. There's some that they will just say, okay, they can co-parenting the children they have, but it's gotten to a stage where even the partner you has right now will continue or kind of join in. It's either she's the one in control or pushing him to keep attacking May. Do you understand? So, of course, May being silent is good. I really love it. God help her. But I know it get to a stage where she might want to respond. I think she responded once, and what she did was just telling him to take this, the case of their children off social media, and it was calmly done. Now, who are you to tell? Who is you for May to say, hello, you, my former husband or my estranged husband? I want to go and do my thing. I want to get permission. Did they? I don't understand.
It doesn't make sense.
And this one that I would say, people were not even like if they hear it. Please, everyone's times submission terms is quite different. Maybe to him, he has to be in control of everything. Why do you think she has to go through you to make herself look good? I'm not a fan of touching your
things
body
like
or
that.
whatever, but enhancing one place or the other. But she has a reason,
Yeah.
so I respect that. And the fact that if you have if you're working somewhere, they give you the terms and conditions, you go with it. Once it's time, you can't say, oh, they're doing coffee, you have to advertise coffee, and you now say, oh, I don't drink coffee, I can just audit. You understand? So
Yeah.
even at the beginning, May might not even think she's going to do this, but as time goes on, like was this pressure that was saying that maybe when they were changing, she was noticing those places that is not, she doesn't, people, nobody sees it, maybe just herself and you. And now you is no longer there. She has to change, she has to do so many things. People can be telling her, Mama, you need to go and do this side door, make it this one go enter. You know the way they are going to say it, and she will start giving it a thought. You is not next to her to start discussing with her. So who is you to think, oh God, I'm here, or you, I beg to apply for what now? I think he's just trying to would I say draw traffic to himself? Senseless one. Senseless one.
And another thing that I think you is not also not understanding is the fact that in place like Nigeria, with the type of business, and not only Nigeria, the world is actually changing, where they are beginning to, embrace plus size models, and they now have almost an industry for plus size people and all of that. You have to work on yourself. You have to make sure that you're marketable. You have that if you're working, you know that you're working. If you're not working, if you're out of work, okay, I'm sitting back. I remember those days when we used to do the modeling, the runway, they used to measure our thighs, our arms, and everything. And for me, I was so skinny that sometimes they would look at me like, you need to eat, because they thought I was really not eating. But mine was, it was from my DNA, because my dad's family was like that. They were all skinny people. So no matter what I eat, then it never reflects. So I was able to get, once I was able to fit in. And some of these clothes, we even had to pin it. That was how skinny I was. But then at the same time, I still had friends that were skinny, that sometimes they would tell them, go and lose certain amount in your thighs, your hips, they will want you to work out even your chest, boobs area. And you see, going for running, you're eating, watching what you're eating before that event day. Nobody wants to see you on the runway and their clothes is not looking good on you. So I kind of understand where May is coming from. May is doing a lot of advert for people. She's doing a whole lot of things that she needs to look the part. So if she has to augment the up and down and stomach, it is what it is. It's not in his place. He didn't earn it. Yeah. You're looking at her picture.
You see, the man is looking at her picture and her video all the time and be saying, this thing where they owed myself before,
Right.
The thing is still
right.
And unfortunately, it's not going to touch it again. It's not going to touch it again. And I think, again, definitely we know there will be an insider for you. No matter how that person is on, trying to show that is a supporter of, he or she is a supporter of me, they are still feeding you or use babe, watermelon, some tips. Aside the fact that they will suggest, they will just kind of know that, okay, May has kind of touched some part of in her body. I feel there's some people that are still inside that are still giving some tips out to you, just to get maybe
exactly.
Yeah, because it can't just really come out with this. I'm sure it has its proof of certain things. So it just felt, it mounted maybe more things and just like, okay, I'm going to eat her so time. And the guy is not even thinking that today is the 2nd of January. We've just
wrong timing.
See, our toes just enter. You never even reached grand finish. You started New Year with dragging. The guy is not all right.
He could have even posted this thing since, even before the New Year, if he really wanted to speak.
Yeah, he's not all right. He's not even thinking of his children. You that is saying, when you lost your children, you said this one. What is he himself? Was he thinking of his children so far with all this dragging that he's been doing? Of recent, anything that on social media, you want to put him out. Now he wants to be friends with Ike Maker, and they should go and sit down. Even Ike Maker's wife that was quiet for a while, now that she's out to talk, it's like she's very soon they will say she's losing relevance, because I haven't even listened to maybe the recent one they've uploaded. So the way May is still kind of going our own way. There will be people that will still be finding fault in. They will be finding fault there. We can't really see it.
Rita Edochie has responded. Have you seen it, Goras? Or should I read it so we can analyze it?
She was saying Judy still still has a you in a bottle, something like that.
Is that you saw it? Okay, so let's take it. So this is from Rita Edochie. Those of you that will be catching up with the replay, Rita Edochie is also a family member to YUL Edochie. It was even Treasure Gist that made me to understand that. I didn't even know that she was part of their family, even though she was Edochie.
Yeah,
I thought she was a different
initially
Edochie.
I thought she was used biological mom. It was when this dragon.
Yeah, a lot of people thought a lot of people thought she was Pet Edochie's wife.
Brought that to Pete. Yeah,
true.
But that woman self gets more. I never knew she was like this until recently. But anything that has to do with May or the way she's, I thought for me she just keep quiet.
Yeah, for me, why I was not surprised when Rita Edochie started displaying this, I really don't agree with a lot of the things that she's doing, because I feel like she's an older person and should know better if YUL is acting a fool. And people might see this somehow, but try to understand the point that I'm trying to make, if people can understand. Once I saw how close she was with Prophet Odumeje, like I always said, I don't see Prophet Odumeje as a pastor. I see him as a comedian. The man is very funny. So I feel like people that are very close and associate, Odumeje will say anything he wants to say and he doesn't care. He doesn't give a hoot. So he makes me laugh a lot when I see his stuff online. I laugh a lot. Like, the guy is a vibe. The man is a vibe, you know. The prophet, he's a vibe. So when I saw how close that Rita Edochie was with Prophet Odumeje and she started displaying this, I was like, of course. Like father, like children. So hence I was not shocked. YUL is not mentally okay. Everybody's of that opinion. Gorek said the same thing.
Exactly, yeah. Always pointing fingers. He's always looking for something. Now they want to be using May to draw traffic again, you know. The guy is not all right.
But in this, okay, so let's take Rita Edochie, because since we're talking about it and we've already read the other thing, we might as well jump into Rita Edochie's own also, so people that will comment later or people that will watch would understand where the viewpoint where we're coming from, because we've touched down on everything. So she said, Jesus, what? And she continued, drama devil or Basi. Isn't that the name of that woman's first husband?
Yes, ex-husband.
Right? So I'm not sure why she kept saying this drama devil of us. She said it how many times? 4 times.
Judy is not in their family now.
You think that's what she's trying to say? Yeah. That Judy is not an Edochie but an Obasi.
Yeah. Obasi. She said it's
but why is she now bringing the Obasi? Because even the Obasi said he's not in good terms with the Judy, according to what he posted, you know. So, and she said, it's too early for this nonsense. Enough of this madness. Firstly, before I proceed, Queen May, my darling daughter, I urge you to maintain your unique silence. I urge you to maintain your unique silence. Of course, I know you do. No need stressing further. Now, drama devil Obasi, this is 2024. So it seems like this is YUL Edochie's, YUL Edochie's aunt is actually addressing his second wife, as in his wife. May is not his wife, so his wife, Judy Austin. She's not, this post is to Judy Austin.
She's addressing Judy.
Yeah, because she said, now, drama devil Obasi. Yeah, because May said she will not be numbered. So that's why I prefer referring to her as his ex-wife, you know, or a strange partner, anything else but his first wife, because she already said it. I don't want to be numbered, and there's no need doing that. So she said, now, drama devil Obasi, this is 2024. We can't begin this beautiful year with your atrocity. Stop using YUL's influence to convey these lies from your rotten heart. You are simply displeased with the series of endorsement deals. Endorsement deals that that innocent lady has been getting. This has been your frustration, but get ready to cry blood because more deals are on the way. This is just very little compared to what you are about to see. The one you said you got, I just hope that brand isn't making a terrible mistake. Oh.
That's if they didn't pay them to.
But it's not the one that they already debunked, where Treasure Gist was saying that Sarah Martin came out and said that's where she borrowed her 1 million to go sign that Durex deal. So
when I saw that thing, I felt is either if it's the truth, that person wanted to just use that to gain, also drop people to herself,
like,
so
because
that
it was trending.
they know they will say, oh, she's trying to compete with May, but for Judy, she's senseless to have taken such this thing. Some people will say, of course, because she's on a big side, she's also right for the type of person to advertise something, you know. But I think if you know you're having issue with the other person, why don't you do something else so it doesn't become a competition? I'm sure there's so many ways where you can also market or make yourself look good, but they're not thinking well. May is always on the winning side. Rita feels
you're right. You're right.
Those things. It's not only Rita. It's not only Judy. Of course, we thought it was Judy alone, but we can't always put everything on Judy. Let's be sincere. No matter what.
I said it earlier. I said like, even if we have to say it's Judy that wrote it, but he saw it, because that's your professional, or except she blocked you out of your page, but he saw it and immediately she posted it. He should have deleted it.
And
you understand?
Other post that you has been that's been going on You's page that you is confirming to. So will it be Judy alone that is doing it? So if she has posted something and you've noticed it and you caution, are you guys at your fight behind the closed door? If it has happened 2-3 times, you would have said this page is no longer exist. You open another one that is yours. So no. They are both into it.
He will not leave all his millions of followers because of his second wife. His wife.
Or to change password. But all I know is that he also is an enabler. He knows about it and is dropping more.
Sure.
Okay, what about those times they were doing ski? Was he also was his button also pressed as well? So in as much as we know Watermelon is controlling or manipulating or add one thing or the other about you, we should also not forget that you also contributed to it. As now is still contributing to it. We can't put all the blames on Judy just because Judy is the devil. That's one thing. We always say devil. But when we went to go and meet devil, when we're given the devil the upper hand to take control, and we now push everything to devil. Devil never self go verse. You to take responsibility for your own. So you too also has his own contribution to all this thing that is going on.
He has a terrible character. It's obvious from the kind of things he's done.
Even the way it was, even before drama started, we know he's he just kind of reflects so many things about him. May has been the one kind of covering all those bad side and bringing him
because she has always been quiet.
People are hyping him. So the moment he back off from it, everything just stopped. He chose what he likes and it's paying him in his own way.
Absolutely.
He just can't control May's money. He can't control May as before anymore, which is hurting him. So when it's had enough, he should cry out that I don't want to do Watermelon again. Simple.
So the whole world can laugh at him, eh?
Yes. Say, you know what? I don't want to be shame anymore. I will let shame stay somewhere else. I beg. I don't want this thing to pass me by. I'm tired of the drama. You should come out. People will just say, see your life, 1 week, 2 weeks. Everything is that he would be settling with his family. Rather than all this nonsense thing.
Exactly. Like
he's proud of it. Yeah, he should continue to be proud of it now.
That's why he's not saying anything now. Okay, so let's continue with this. read it. He said, okay, so she said, terrible mistake. Some brands self should be careful while selecting their representative because he gets as he be. However, you can deceive those you think you can deceive. But you and I know you is not the one writing this Bagadash. If Yul is the one writing it, let him make a video of himself conveying all these write-ups through spoken words only. Then will I face him squarely. I have not been talking about him ever since this saga began because I know you have bottled him. This woman, she has contradicted herself. Which one is you've not been talking about him? Not be her video full for TikTok.
No, I think what she's saying is that she's not been dragging you as such. The way is, it's concentrating more on Judy. But let's be sincere,
okay.
If you face you that way, you would disrespect him more. He doesn't care right now. So if you just face Judy the same way, he's still facing the woman should go and calm down, small girl.
That's what she continued. I said, I've not been talking about him ever since this saga began because I know you have bottled him. He is no longer the you we used to know. But trust me, that bottle will break into pieces someday. Then we will all see the drama. We will all see the drama that we watch in Nigerian movie as the end result. You see, this year, Drama Devil, I am out for you since you no one rest. You will surely get the heat you are looking for. I have been warning you to keep Queen May off your mouth and respect yourself, but it's glaring that you like trolling in the mud. What joy do you derive enjoying the fruits that were planted through the labor of another person? If you know what is good for you, kindly keep Queen May out of your promiscuous mouth. Stop these lies you are trying to spread. Drama Devil Obasi, enough is enough. That traffic where you say I dey use you draw. Now I go draw am well on top your head. And trust me, it won't be nice. God knows I have not been doing what I'm doing for traffic sake. So that's what she said.
Let me step down. I want to drive, but I'll be listening when I'm...
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, Gorex Corner. Yes, so that's Gorex Corner. If you're watching this, catch up with Gorex Corner also. You enjoy videos. And Unique also. Okay, Unique Lady P. That's stuck with me. Catch up with Treasure Gist. So you'll be getting all the hot treasure gist, okay? From Treasure Land. All the hot gist, hot gist, okay? So talking about what this lady is saying, from what I noticed from what Rita Edochie just posted, it seemed like Rita is trying all her best to not recognize or see this lady as part of their family. Hence, I noticed she kept calling her, referring to her as the Obasi instead of an Edochie, because if they are saying that you married this woman, because he said it's a second wife, right? So she's supposed to be an Edochie by now also, okay? I'm not sure why she's using her ex-husband's name to address her. But at the same time, like what Gores also said, people should understand that even if the person holding the phone, like so, and typing is Judy, because you must have maybe connected the account or given her access to his own account, his social media platform, so she can use it to promote herself or do whatever, or help him post when he's too busy, or whatever the reasons might be. We should still understand that the way things are now, you can log into multiple accounts on different devices. Like I'm saying, if I want to log into Entertainment Daily on this phone and I'm streaming with my tablet right now, I can still log into it here and I can do the same with my other phone and every other device that I can lay my hands on. So I still feel like even if Judy sits down and posts these things because she's so jealous of May, hates May, wants to beat her, and just do everything to taint her image, once that post is up, YUL EDOCHIE would see it, no matter how busy he is. Come on, man. There is no way YUL EDOCHIE will not see that his account just posted something. So if YUL is not in support, when he sees it, what do you do? What you don't want on your page, what do? You delete. It's that simple for you to delete or hide something that you posted, so the public, general public, won't see it. So for the fact that these posts have been on social media, the first one he posted then was 4 hours ago. So it's been how many hours? It is still on his page. So YUL EDOCHIE knows what is going on. I believe when he revealed that May EDOCHIE had a boyfriend, not just a boyfriend, because I think if he had just said May had a boyfriend, people would have said, she said she don't want to marry again. So what? Life goes on. So that's why he added that the person that she's seeing is also married, to make it, look as bad as. So in any way, to not be like it's the same thing now that Judy Austin is being accused of, that she is also doing. Okay, so Trisha said, even if he leaves Judy, I don't think May will go back to him. If she goes back, that would be a huge mistake. In fact, I do not believe that Judy is using a fetish stuff on him. That's my own. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying I do not believe that that's what happened. I think what happened is more of an infatuation. He saw something quite different from what he's heard, or what, she's voluminous, she's got it. And we know that a lot of men are obsessed with that look. When a woman is ginormous front and back, he carry front, he carry back, he too gets sense, he too, then you understand what I mean. Stuffs like that. Sometimes people get carried away and they just want to chase and chase. That's why you see this type of ladies. You go on OnlyFans, you go on social media, you see people posting their behind, wearing G-string, bending like this, and people are sending them cash. They've not even seen them face to face. They've not even feel that thing they are seeing on social. Just by seeing it on screen, just as you're seeing me, people are paying money to these chicks. And all you've seen them. Check the celebrities with big voluminous things and compare their achievement to that of the ones that are not that voluminous. You always see that the ones that drive the biggest cars, build the mansions. I build house for my father. I do this one. I buy a car for my parents. I do mansion, my house, my this, my business, signing contracts, and because that's what sells. A lot of people will put everything. A lot of men, actually, the male folks, will actually pour in all their money. And let's not also forget there are lots of women that also do women, and they will also pump in their money in those type of things that they love, so they can grab and feel things. So YUL EDOCHIE is obsessed with the looks of Judy Austin. I don't think there is love. That's one, just my opinion. Two, I think YUL EDOCHIE is also obsessed with the razness of Judy Austin. Like when you see Judy, you will know that Judy Austin is raz. Judy Austin is that kind of woman that is going to do all 50 shades of gray in the bedroom. May might be more reserved and, doing all the mom thing, go church, cross and all those kind of stuffs. So this whole thing has just overpowered him in a way that he's now acting like a fool. When they go say, man, go follow Nyash, go fall inside gutter. That's what is happening right now. That's why I don't even think that it is actually a juju thing, like a jazz. You understand what I mean? I'm not saying that does not work. I'm not saying people are not doing it, but I'm just saying in his own case, I think he's just obsessed with this new found thing that is now available to him. And she just offered herself in a platter, not just because of you, but because of his family name. Take it or leave it. Sapet Edochie is a well-respected man, and he has worked hard and put his family name in that place where when you say you are an Edochie, they want to know if you're related to Sapet Edochie or you are a different Edochie. And if you are a different Edochie, you'll be treated differently than if you are actually connected to Sapet Edochie. So when Judy on her own, knowing fully well that, oh, this is an industry she wants to go into, Judy will do everything in her power to make sure she's relevant. So even when she's not acting, when she's not booking, you know, movie stuff, she will be able to get all these brand deals and all this. And I feel like the things that May is getting right now are the things that Judy wanted. And that's what she wanted to use you to achieve. So anything that would tarnish May's image and make May look bad will work in the favor of Judy, because that will now start making people to transfer the part of love that they have for you to the other woman. And that's why Judy is doing what Judy is doing. So Judy will do anything. If you will say, come up, enter bathroom, hang upside down, you know, when you the shower rod, where you grab it up and you want to, like, that's exactly what is going to happen. Judy will do anything. If you say, today we're not going out, or we'll go just eat, bench, eat, bench, eat, bench, that is exactly what would happen. Let me read this comment before I continue with the analysis. Treasure G said, Shebi, they said you denied Judy in the court. So some weeks back, that he's only married to May. So Judy is not part of the Edochie, and Rita is right. Well, they said that, but the thing with that story, and I didn't even bother running that story because, one, there's no evidence. They said it, but nobody was able to present us with enough evidence where we would see either a write-up, a video, or something where you said that he's not married to Judy in court. And I don't even think, in my own opinion, I don't even think that's the route that he will use. I believe he's going to use this old route that has always worked for all the men that wants to behave like this in Nigeria, that they want to get divorced, they want to do their mess, but they don't want to get divorced. And when the woman is bold enough to go to court and ask for a divorce, they come up with this story that Barrister Yoyo's World told us about, where they will always say, I love my wife, and case they will adjourn 5, 6, 7 years, just dragging it, you know, just to be mean to the woman, you know. So I think that's what YUL is going to do, because to YUL, having 2 wives is like an on point thing. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm a strong man. That's his definition of a strong man. That is his definition of a man that knows what's up. That's his definition of a happening man. That is his definition of an odogu. So anything that will keep those 2 women connected to him some way is what YUL is going to do. So YUL will drag this court case forever. So I don't even think he will go there and tell them that he's not married to this other woman. All he's focused on is to, 1, frustrate me, 2, because, come on, man, from when they were together to now, May has achieved much more, in my opinion, and I believe a lot of people have the same opinion. Now that she's out, she's getting deals, she's working very hard. Maybe he was actually feeling like maybe the business she was running, everything that she was doing would not sustain her, if anything, so she would always be there. But now that she's out, she's getting deals even more than him, that he's the famous actor, he's the famous son of Sapet Edochie, he's the one with the baritone voice and everything. Still with that, May is getting a lot of deals just from the way she's carrying herself, from the way she's presenting herself. So one can actually understand that, look, YUL is frustrated. Judy feels ashamed of herself, embarrassed. Forget all this face that she's putting out there. There's this, even people, as in Judy knows how much she's been disliked. Okay, people can't even stand Judy. People can't stand Judy anymore. But you still have people that love and support him. He still have people that can differentiate between his BS online and his talent, or being a good actor that can deliver, you know. So they will still watch his movies. But I believe Judy will notice that her movies, people will not want to watch even if she's mixed with other people, I believe even those producers and directors and all those people involved are beginning to see that movies that Judy is in is not selling. So her face is bad market. So slowly, slowly, people will start avoiding and dropping her, where she will have to be doing contract with herself or with her present husband. Who's losing? She is losing more than even the YUL EDOCHIE. Because if you will come out and apologize, but his pride will not even let him do that. If you will come out and apologize for all the wrongs he's done, take it back, sincerely apologize, a lot of people will forgive him and try to still, you know, give him some support and love. But for Judy, it's going to be more difficult because of the way, look, for one, you married this man the way you people did it. There was no need coming out and posting all those videos. God loves you, almost like God didn't love the other one that lost the child. It doesn't even matter if that person was actually your enemy, both of you were fighting. The fact that that woman lost the child, that was not the time. And to think that that was your husband's wife. So that was the co-wife as at that time, because as at that time, she had not filed, or maybe she had filed, but the word was not on the street. So we would just say they've not filed yet. But still, the way Judy has been behaving, Judy will always come out and defend and defend and defend you. But that's where it ends. Even when her own friend was busy dragging the Sarah Martin now that have done a huge U-turn, was busy dragging this woman. Never did Judy come out to say, don't do that. At the end of the day, we're family. Even if May does not recognize her as a family, because May said I wouldn't be numbered, but she should have, you know, put a stop to that. But it goes to show the kind of woman that Judy is. And because YUL EDOCHIE has this, and I'm just judging from what I see YUL, the way he presents himself, because I don't know him on a personal level, but from the way YUL looks like someone that has a huge pride. Like his pride and ego is something that can actually destroy him. That can be his own downfall. When you have such pride and ego and you don't see anybody, you don't see anything, and I've said it before, YUL is trying too hard to become like his father, but he's not, he doesn't want to wait. He doesn't want to go through the process that Sapet Edochie has gone through. There are some people that when you talk about Nollywood, like even on his recent interview, when he was talking about how his career and everything is older than the Nollywood itself, that alone goes to tell you, okay, this is Sapet Edochie, this is Olu Jacobs. You cannot compare these people to a regular actor, a regular one thing that is going on there. They have worked very hard and they have earned it. I'm not saying they are perfect, but YUL, in order to follow in his father's footsteps, he wants to be the exact one that after his father has lived out his time and gone, they will say, oh yes, this is, you understand, another big, and to think that he's from a family where there are a lot of boys and there are a lot of boys above him, he really wants to be the next Sapet Edochie, and he's doing all the wrong things and not really taking his time to study how his father went from that point A to point B, and recognizing that it did not start in few minutes. Thank you very much, Oyoyo's. Thank you. It did not just start in few days. It did not start in few months or few. It has been years of Sapet Edochie working on himself, working on his craft, doing all of this, and now it has paid off where he's been recognized the way he's been recognized. He's getting the respect that he's getting, but YUL wants all of this and more, but doesn't want to calm down and work for it. That's the thing. That's why you see YUL will come and, oh, I'm the one with the best voice. YUL is not the only person with baritone voice in the whole of Nigeria with 200 million people. But how many people with baritone voice have you seen coming out to brag? But YUL will do that. And Judy is the one and only person that will stroke that ego, knowing fully well that what that guy is doing will lead him to hell. But Judy will not correct him because she knows that she wants to benefit from his popularity and all of that. So Judy has given that man so much that nobody else, I believe May doesn't look like that kind of person that if you're going out of line, she will not call you to order. So I feel like there are so many areas where they don't agree, where they both don't see eye to eye, where in private, May, I mean, when their relationship was still good, where May would say, look, my husband, you see this one that you did like this, you shouldn't have done it like this, or you see this one like this, like this. She would want to reason with him. Or if he goes out and does something, and sometimes, some men will just go out and just do some kind of things, there are wives that will be able to go and calm the whole situation down. May looks like that kind of woman. But Judy is not that one. Judy is that one that as you're causing the trouble, she's coming out with her shot, making her fight, buy on herself for streets, making her embarrassing herself. And all of these things don't chuck in head. Like, if in fact, anybody say in Abaka Missy, right? Like, it has scattered his head. So YUL EDOCHIE is like, you're gonna say, buy inside that matter, buy inside that mekus. That is exactly what is going on. And with research, and this is something that anybody can research and find, with research, with anything, any woman, sometimes women don't know the power that they really possess. Women don't know the power that they really possess. But those women that have been able to discover a little bit, and I say a little bit, because the more you discover, the more dangerous you become. Because the kind of things you can control, sometimes people will think that you're controlling those things with artificial means. They will not know that you've just mastered to an extent the craft, and you've been able to uncover some of the powers that women have. That is what Judy is using. YUL Buru Sarara with his lifestyle, the way he was living, he called himself Coconut Head by himself. They were still very young when they had Daniela. Their family being who their family were, from Sir Pete Edochie's mouth was how we knew who May Edochie's family, or what they love and respect. Treasure say we they hear, we hear you. So it's from Sir Pete Edochie's mouth that we heard when he said on that interview that both of them are friends with May's father and all of that. So when YUL EDOCHIE, sorry, I don't get distracted now. Yeah, so from Sir Pete Edochie's mouth was where we heard that May's family is this type of family, they were friends with, they are friends, and they're, trying to say she's from a good and responsible family. Not gonna ask me which kind of family where Judy Austin come from. It's just a question. Like, I really want somebody to answer, because at the end of the day, we are Africans and we cannot pretend that we're something else. We have our culture, we have our beliefs, and there are certain things. One of those things we have as Africans is the fact that no matter how big, just as the proverb that no matter how tall the okra tree gets, it can never be taller than the owner. It can never be taller than that person that planted it. Because when you're ready to harvest that okra, you grab it and you bend it down and you harvest it. Same goes where there's a way you will behave, even in your husband's house. Your mother and your father, if they are still alive, or your uncles, your elder brothers and sisters, if you have, will be able to come and call you to order. There are certain things that you will not be able to do. That's why sometimes from the way people present themselves online, you can tell the type of family they come from. And when you say these things, okay, let me read this one. Treasure just said, host, what is your opinion about Sarah Martin exposing Judy since their fallout? Do you think she's a bad friend, as some people are implying? She is. She is. I don't freaking care. Whatever beef I have with you, whatever we've done, whatever I know about you, it stays that way. Like, if I am in a bad if I ever fight with you and I know you as a friend and I know that I have secrets, maybe some that are even as bad that can actually maybe ruin your relationship, ruin your life, this and that. Look, for me, in my head, that moment that I've seen the kind of person you are, and maybe I see that you're a bad person, you're a dangerous person, you're a two-faced person, or whatever caused that fight, I will just see that you no longer exist. Like in my own head, my mind, my everything, I will program myself in a way that it's as if you evaporated right in front of me. And as you are evaporating with everything that I know about you. I'm not going to go and start talking and start being all shitty, because I feel like if you were friends with that person for as long as you were friends with that person, then it means people need to look at you with one kind of eye also. If you're now telling us that that person is this bad, nobody is stupid. The people you have as friends, if you're not able to study them to a certain level, then it means you're not smart. So Sarah Martin thinking that right now she's trying to remedy whatever, no. She's just making herself look even worse. And if I was a friend to Sarah Martins, I would run. Right? I'm not the one fighting with her now. She's fighting with somebody else, but she's tabling all those. If you're this person that you're so comfortable to just easily table people's matters, something is wrong with you. So if she had not fought with her friend, everything would have still been okay. Come on, man. Even a blind person could have seen this whole thing, but she pretended she didn't see, fighting and defending Judy Austin, and all of a sudden now she's not helping. If she thinks she's helping, talking about this recent post that she posted where she was saying and then go explain Taya and wanting, she might think she's mocking her friend, but both of them are birds of the same feather. She can only try to pretend. People need to understand. You cannot be with someone that is so bad and you still act like you don't see it. And then all of a sudden, when they don't threaten you with court case, now you want to come and remedy everything. You're now bringing out videos. That is if she's the one that brought out that video of her with pimple. A lot of people have pimple on their face. Your friend is owing you 1 million naira. And they owe you, sue them now. Go carry police, arrest them, do something. But this that she's coming online, Sarah Martin is not it. A lot of people might just be saying, let her do it because they want to hear Judy's secrets. That's why online in-laws will be cheering her up. But if you will really ask online in-laws to just speak the truth and nothing but the truth, they will tell you this kind of person is a dangerous person. It's not someone that you should, because if she would do this to this one, she would do it to the next one. She would do it to the other one. That's just it. And for me, something that struck me was on her interview, when she joined Daddy Freeze live, then that she was still dragging me. One thing she kept saying is the fact that she's a good person. She's a good person. And Daddy Freeze was even supporting. And I even used that thing to drag Daddy Freeze. I was like, what the hell is going on? Are you friends with Sarah Martins? That's why, or something. There is nothing. Because he said that stammerers are good people. I was like, forget about it. Forget about it. Not all stammerers can be good, and not all people that are not stammerers that can. It's just what it is. It's the world we live in. When somebody is trying all their best to prove to you that they are good, look at them with your side eyes, because most times they say action speaks louder than words. There are things that people will do that will prove to you that, oh, this person might be, or this person is. Not necessarily when the person comes and tells you to your face every 5 seconds, I'm a good person, I'm a good person, I'm a good person. But there's no action, there's nothing to back it up when you're looking at the person. So Sarah Martin, in my opinion, should take several seats. If she wants to drag Judy based on the fact that Judy is owing her 1 million, let her just focus on that and just drag Judy. Pay me my money, or do what, or pay blogs, or to drag her, or whatever she wants to do just to get her money back, or involve the police, take them to court, do anything you want to do, go summon them by the elders in you people's village. I think they are from the same side. So do something that you're going to get your money back. Okay, and since both of you are friends, you know the type of places that Judy will go to, you know the kind of areas where she will go hang out. Go block her there. If you to seize her phone, a lot of people these days are using iPhone. iPhone costs a lot of millions. When you collect few valuable properties and hold it down, when she doesn't have it, she will be forced to come and give you your money and then go ahead. But Sarah Martins needs to take several seats because she's doing too much. And for me, there's nothing she's going to say that is going to make her look better. Because if you could do something like that to this lady that was already going through hell in the hands of her own husband of 17 years and her husband's new wife, a beside chick, then it shows that you're not good. Like the inside of you is not good, it's not clean. And that's just what it is about that. In the case of YUL, I feel like YUL is just out to destroy me. But the problem is, who God has blessed, no man can curse. And if truly that what we see or what we saw from last year was exactly what happened, or the things we saw on social media that YUL EDOCHIE was stepping out on his wife, you understand, cheating on her when he was in Asaba, he was in the east working, and she's in the west taking care of the family, running their business, making sure that home front, keeping home front and everything. And he was out there busy sharing his bola, his cucumber out in the street, doing what he's doing. Then every evil plan that him and his wife Judy will sit down and plot will backfire. It will bounce back because she had held her own end. When you get married, you know that that body of yours is for both of you to enjoy, not for a third, fourth, fifth party. Okay, so if you've already broken that bond, it's on you, it's not on me. So if you feels like what he's done is not wrong because he's judging by what tradition says, then sometimes you have to sit back and truly understand what tradition really said. Okay, a lot of people will say, our tradition allows us to marry. Tradition also make you go distribute bola like and listen. So if that's what you're doing, you are already wrong. And if you think that the gods of the land, since you're being traditionalist, if you think that the gods of the land would protect you, the gods of the land will work against you. If you think that the earth will work in your favor, the earth will swallow you. If you think the air will favor you, that same air that you used to breathe will choke, and you will choke on it. And if Judy Austin is doing the same thing, knowing fully well that woman, that man has a family, and she went ahead and did what she did, and she's still backing God loves me, God loves me, God cannot be mocked. And a lot of times people do all of these things and they feel like, okay, God is so forgiving, God is so this, God is so that, but God cannot be mocked. At the end of the day, the woman lost her son, you came out, you were singing praises. Even a dumb person would have understood that that is a family member that died and you should mourn. And if you're someone that you're screaming God, 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 then you should know what the Bible says about when someone is mourning and what you should do. It did not say you should be rejoicing when people are mourning. And that's exactly what Judy and YUL EDOCHIE did. And she was able to come out and say, you cannot tell people how to mourn, when it was clear that they were not mourning. Because to top it all, his recent post when he said, my 2023 is the best year so far, goes to show that he felt nothing when his son passed on. And why is that? YUL was never available in the life of those kids. When you have fathers that are always traveling up and down for work, for whatever, and the family is not always together, that bond is not always there that much. So YUL did not feel half as much pain as May did. So hence he was able to beat his chest, except he's trying to tell us that from the beginning that they started this whole relationship, all the children, May has been sleeping with the married men that he's accusing her of now, and all 4 children belong to different men or a particular man outside that she's been having an affair with. Except that's what he's telling us. So in that case, we can say, okay, then the boy, by not paying you because nobody you be the biological father. But if that is not the case, he already showed us the kind of person he is. if your son can buy in 1 year and that same year can be your best year, then you should be someone that everybody should avoid because you are evil. And to top it all, you now come out trying to drag the person that did not drag you. She just wrote a post about how she feels, how she saw the year 2023. And you felt it is in your place to tell her how to feel after everything you put her through already, plus the loss of her child. And in this post, in his post, he's talking about, oh, so you went through all of this and you were still able to work on your body. What does that tell you? It shows you the level of wickedness that somebody like YUL EDOCHIE possesses, like the level of wickedness and the level of I don't care that somebody can have. Is that like, that's like the height of it, because different people will react differently. So what if May was just doing everything in her place to get her mind, to just keep her mind busy with something else? If truly she did the surgery, she's thinking about, oh, now I know I'm on my own with 3 living children. I have to make sure they are okay. Because if you decide he's not going to pay school fees, she cannot force him. If you take him to court, it will take forever before they will get, if you even bring shishi. So she knows that she needs to double her hustle. So if enhancing her body is the way that she's going to double her hustle, why do you even care? If you cared, you wouldn't have been with Judy Austin. So why do you care that she went for surgery? Who would have thought that you buyed her when evidence would have been able to prove that you were in either Asaba or Onitsha or somewhere filming, walking, and she was in Lagos or Turkey or wherever she went to do her surgery? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. So looking at the whole thing, I feel like YUL knows how much he's making online. And because a lot of other people were trending towards the end of 2023, there were other celebrities that were trending for other reasons. Likes of Emeka Ike's story came out, and that was a big thing. Everybody was talking. There's just so much that came out, and YUL wanted to still be on the trend because he has been saying it. Oh, nobody has ever trended as long as he trended in Nigerian media, blah, blah, blah. So YUL just wanted to trend up until the very end of the year. And he decided to reserve the best for the last, which is the bomb he dropped on the 2nd of January 2024. What does that tell you? This will now move. After about 4 hours of posting the first post, and then he came explaining more about what he meant. Because go to social media now, go to Instagram, go to Twitter, check all the blogs, all the news, even the Pulse News, Linda Ike, everybody has carried it. Once more, YUL is trending. But what he does not understand, he thinks that this is the one that is going to break the camel's back. But that camel's back that will break will be that of him and his Judy Austin. Because this just goes to show the kind of people they are. Even if truly that May is doing something bad, the way she's handling it in a good way that people will still be defending her because she's using her number 6. She's using her brain. But the ones that are not smart are busy digging a pit, and then they cover it up, waiting for her to fall in it, and then they forget the spot where they've dug the pit, and then the both of them will now fall in it. Watch out, you guys. Watch out for more dragging. Then you guys will understand what I'm saying. Maybe after this one, he will drop another bomb, drop few bombs, and try to see how the water is going to be. Now in his mind, I'm shaking up the water, shaking up the water. All of this boiling and everything is going to backfire on him and nobody else. That being said, we've been here for 2 hours and we're going to call it a day. It's really cold down here. I'm getting even more cold. So let me go. My network didn't allow me to have been able to gist more, but yeah, my network didn't allow me. Anyways, that being said, I want to say thank you all so very much for joining us today on Entertainment Daily with OK, and I am your host, Octavia Cora, and this is where you get the hot and juicy celebrity gist, YouTubers gist, content creators in general, if you create content, if you put stuff online and we see it, we are going to talk about it. And on this channel, we give you critical analysis on this channel. We do not sugarcoat our words. We do not take sides. We are no fan of no one. So we will always say the truth. We will always say it the way we see it, and that will be it. Okay, so thank you all so very much, and I will see you all on the next one. So much more is coming up. Maybe another video will pop up. We don't know. There's just so much drama and so much to talk about. So we will be catching up. But that being said, I want to say thank you to my panel of judges, the people that came up here to judge this case and analyze from what YUL EDOCHIE and his newfound love, Judy Austin, posted online. I want to say thank you very much for Yo-Yo's World. I know you're busy, you're still at work, and you were able to jump in and give us your 2 cents and still being just in the comment section while you do your work. I say thank you so very much, ma'am. God bless you. God bless you. I'm super grateful. I say thank you to Treasure Gist. I know you're super busy with the little one at hand. I know how challenging it can be at this time, when you were still able to come on in, give us your 2 cents and be in the comment section, giving us ideas and even calling our attention to posts that we've not seen yet. And I say thank you so very much. God bless you, ma'am. And thank you, Gores Corner, for jumping in, giving us your 2 cents before you were driving. So you were going to drive out, and I guess. And I say thank you so very much, ma'am. God bless you for jumping in despite your busy schedule and giving us your 2 cents concerning this matter. I say thank you. And I say thank you to all my silent watchers. I saw you all breezing in and breezing out. I will not know your names because you people didn't comment. So that's why I don't know. But I say God bless each and every one of you. Everyone that breezed in and breezed out, I say God bless you. Thank you also very much. Till next time, God bless you. Yes. So it's cooking time. That's amazing. Time to cook. Yes, of course. Dinner time. All right, so 2 hours, 11 minutes. Oops, I didn't even think I'll be able to sit in. But yeah, because I had all of you here coming in to give your 2 cents, and we're able to hold this down for 2 hours. Thank you. God bless. Kisses. Blessings. 2024. More open doors, more blessings, more contracts to be signed, more deals coming in. I know if you shout, YouTube channels flying, dollars flying in, Facebook pages getting multiple engagement. As the drama has already started, the basketballs have started for 2024. So why not? God bless us all, and thank you very much. Bye. Good night from my end. Maybe videos for live stream. I don't think another live stream will be up today, but yeah, there's so much to be discussed. All right, bye. Okay, let's see.